Hello and welcome to Educator.com's AP Studio Art 2D Design course. Today we're going to be talking about another breadth project. It's called Evidence. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so evidence understood. Unlike a painting or drawing, a photograph is evidence of something. So a lot of times in our generation, we actually don't know if each photo that we actually see is reality-based, right? So we see covers of magazines and people have been edited to look perfect, and it's not really based in reality, right? So it can be kind of a question. Is it real? Is it not real? So for us, we're trying to find evidence of something that is real for our project. So evidence of something. A photograph is evidence of something. All right? So photographs represent something real. We see them as a true story. Even if it has been manipulated, we still believe it. So even though on the cover of magazine, these celebrities and these beautiful models, we see them and we expect that if we were to see them in real life, that is actually what they would look like. Because in our mindset, the way a photograph is it's reality-based, right? Whereas with a painting, it's the way that the artist sees it. So even if the photo has been edited in Photoshop or it hasn't been edited, no matter what, people believe it is true. They believe it is real. So it's evidence of something. Okay, so photos make reference to reality and experiences that we have had or we have observed. It's very rare that we see surreal photography. And most of the time, anytime we see surreal photography, it's something that has been, layered upon layered in Photoshop and edited to make it look realistic, even though we know it's not based in reality. So most photos reference reality and experiences that we have actually seen. So things that we have experienced, evidence of experiences that we have had, or areas we have traveled to, or things that we have experienced by way of friendships or food. We've gone out to eat somewhere and we know that this is where and how this looks, and so on. Okay, so evidence can be almost anything, but consider using a theme within evidence. For example, evidence of movement, evidence of waste, evidence of abandonment. The list can go on and on. So you see, trash on the side of the road, we know that a person has been there. You see tracks on a trail. You're hiking on a trail and you see a bunch of tracks. You know that some sort of animal has traveled on this trail and you see the evidence of that. All right? So that's what we're talking about, is evidence that something has occurred, that some event has taken place, or that we have witnessed something. Okay? Evidence. All right, so let's look at some evidence of movement. That was one of the samples that I gave you. So this is obviously an old it's actually an old truck that this person photographed, and you can see evidence that it was a truck that was actually used. You can tell it's been worn down, and you can also tell that it's been abandoned, but it's something that is used for movement. So it's evidence that this has been around the tracks, if you will. It's been used and worn and now left abandoned, all right? So evidence of movement in this image.